Long ago, before mankind walked the earth, Almighty Allah created a race of beings from smokeless fire. These were the jinn, creatures gifted with free will, sent to earth just like us. But with freedom came corruption. Many of the jinn turned away from the straight path, the true path, the path of Allah, the most powerful. They waged wars, spread lies, and even killed the Prophet sent among them to guide them back. Allah, the all-knowing and the most merciful, gave them many chances. But when they refused to change, the time was up. The punishment was set. And so Allah commanded His mighty angels to descend upon the earth and drive the corrupt jinn away. The battle was swift and decisive. The angels, by Allah's will, drove the jinn from their lands, pushing them to a far-off island in the sea, where they would remain. But among these jinns, there was one, unlike the others, a jinn who worshipped Allah with great devotion, one who did not follow his kind into corruption. His name was Iblis. He was pious, different from his brethren, and because of his worship, Allah elevated his status. He was granted a place in the heavens where he moved among the angels. It seemed that Iblis was the perfect creation. For centuries he bowed in prayer, speaking only of the greatness of Allah. But Allah, the all-knowing, sees what no one else can. He knows what is in the heart. He knows the truth of all things, even those hidden deep within ourselves. And then, after thousands of years, Allah decided to create a new being. Allah had created the angels from pure light, beings who obey without question, who do only what they are commanded. Then, He created the jinn from smokeless fire, beings with free will, able to choose between right and wrong. And now, Allah the Almighty would create a new being from clay. He would give them free will like the jinn, but bestow upon them knowledge and a purpose unlike any other. He would make them His Khalifa, a caretaker, a leader of the earth, one who would represent His will. When Allah announced His decision to the angels, they were surprised. They said, "Will you place upon the earth one who will cause corruption and spill blood, as those before them did, while we glorify you with praise and proclaim your greatness?" But Allah, the all-knowing, simply replied, "Indeed, I know what you do not." And so Allah shaped the first man from clay. He molded him with His own hands, forming him with care and wisdom. But Adam was not yet alive, for his soul had not yet been placed inside him. His body lay there, hollow, waiting for the command of Allah. Iblis, curious and wary, approached this lifeless form. He studied it carefully, walking around it, inspecting it from every angle. He knocked upon its chest and heard the echo inside.
Hollow. This thing is weak. It is made of clay. While I'm made of fire, I am strong, while this thing is nothing.
Pride, like a dark seed, began to take root in his heart. Time passed, and then Allah did what only He can do. He breathed His spirit into Adam. In that moment, life surged through him. The first man opened his eyes. He saw, he heard, he moved. He was alive. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, taught Adam the names of all things, knowledge unlike anything given to the angels or the jinn. Then He commanded the angels and all present to bow before this new creation. And they did. The angels, obedient and pure, bow down as commanded, recognizing the wisdom of their Lord. But Iblis did not. He refused. He stood tall, defiant, his pride now fully consuming him. Allah asked, "O Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating to what I created with my own hands? Did you become arrogant, or were you already among the proud?" Iblis sneered, his heart now blackened with arrogance.
I am better than him. You created me from fire and you created him from clay.
His words reeked of pride and disbelief. He was tested. He had failed. And so Allah cast him out, banished him from his mercy. Iblis, once a noble servant, was now cursed until the end of time. But the story does not end there. Iblis, filled with rage, made a terrible vow.
I swear by your power, O Allah, I will mislead them all. I will attack them from in front of them and from behind them, from their right and their left, and you will not find most of them grateful to you.
Allah, knowing all, declared, "Go then, whoever follows you. I will fill hell with you all, but my true servants, you will have no power over them." And so Iblis, now called Shaitan, the devil, set his wicked plan into motion. He would prove that these humans were not superior. He would show that they were weak, just as he believed. And so he whispered to Adam and Eve, luring them towards the forbidden tree.
Did Allah really say you cannot eat from this tree? He only forbids you because it will make you like the angels. You will live forever. You will have knowledge beyond measure.
His voice smooth, his lies sweet as honey, and so Adam and Eve listened. They ate from the tree. The moment they did, their hearts filled with regret. They had disobeyed their Lord and the test had come and they had failed. As soon as that happened, Adam and Eve were also cast out of heaven and sent to earth, as now they couldn't stay in heaven as they ate the fruit and sinned by not listening to Allah's commands. But unlike Iblis, they did not challenge Allah. They did not blame others. Instead, with sorrow in their hearts and tears in their eyes, they turned back to their Creator. For years they repeated the same prayer. Our Lord, we have wronged ourselves. If you do not forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will surely be among the losers. And Allah, the most merciful, forgave them. But what was done was done. They could no longer stay in paradise. They were sent down to earth to live out their test. But unlike Iblis, Adam had proven his worth. He had shown humility. He had sought forgiveness. And through that, he became not only the first man, but the first prophet. And so the devil's plan had backfired. He had sworn to prove that Adam was weak, that he was not worthy, but all he did was prove that Allah's wisdom was absolute. For yes, Adam had made a mistake, but he repented, something Iblis had never done. And so the devil, Satan, Shaitan, vowed that if he could not defeat Adam, he would go after his children. He would whisper to them as he whispered to their father. He would drag them away from the straight path, into darkness, into ruin. And so he waits in the shadows, lurking in every corner, whispering, tempting, leading astray. But those who trust in Allah, those who seek forgiveness, those who remember the story of Adam, they will never fall into his trap. For through arrogance, Iblis became the devil, and through humility, Adam became the father of mankind. And so the test continues until the last day.